Hi, everybody. I'm Stacy Esser with the Stacy Esser Group. Thank you so much for joining me. This is your market update, your real estate market update covering all of Northern New Jersey. So let's dive in. We're going to look specifically into the Bergen County market and into Passaic County market. So I have a fabulous team of real estate experts and we cover all these markets. We're here for you. The biggest question that I'm getting is, will we start to see more inventory and will that start to bring prices down? Okay. So we're going to answer that question. Is there more inventory? Is there any shift in the market with prices coming down? I'll also give you my prediction for what's going to happen in the next few months. And I also, as always, have a cool opportunity for you that I'm happy to share with you, but you just need to hang out, of course, to the end. We are going to cover a lot. And if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments and we're always happy to go and dive deep into your specific market because real estate is hyper local. So there's always more diving deep to do. All right, let's chime in. So let me just flip my screen here so I can share. All right. So what we're looking at first is always a look behind. We're looking at homes sold in Bergen County, and you're looking at 4 years of data on my screen. So you're seeing this 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024 is the yellow line. And what I'm going to show you here as I click this data point is essentially a 12-week look back over last year. And you could see that for homes sold, we are close to where we were in 2023, but we're still slightly shy of where we are in 2023. My question is kind of because these data lines, 2024, the yellow, 2023, and the blue are so close, I'm kind of wondering if these big gaps in sold homes are slimming down. Like, are we coming up with a new normal? That's kind of what I'm looking at. And so essentially you're still looking at a very low number of homes sold for Bergen County. And you could see compared to 2022 and 2024, the kind of home units we were selling up here as opposed to where we are still in 2024. So is this an inventory issue? Is it a demand issue? Is it an affordability issue? It's all those things, you guys, all those things combined. All right. So after homes sold, what I want to do is take a look at pending sales. So pending just means homes that are under contract. Homes sold obviously are homes that went on the market, went into attorney review, and then got sold. So that's sort of a look back somewhere between 3 to 5 months. When you talk about pending or under contracts, it's kind of a combo, but it's a little bit more current, right? It's not sold yet, but it did go on the market and it did get an accepted bid and it now is under contract. So here's some good news for anybody buying. You could see that we shifted, right? The line for 2024 shifted above the line for 2023. And you could see for where we ended in October, looking back 12 weeks, we actually are pending 25 to 25% more homes. Now we felt that on the ground. Like we definitely felt a very busy fall, a very kind of weak kind of in August here, it wasn't very exciting. I mean, even when you look at how many homes we went pending with in April into May, you could see we kind of took a dive here, right? Between May and into August. And we felt that on the ground. We kind of felt things get a little softer, but we definitely saw things start to pick up. I think that's when the Fed came out and basically kind of told everybody, all right, we're going to drop rates. Not that actually affected the rates for you guys. I mean, we know the Fed dropped short-term rates and actually I think the long-term rates actually went up a little bit. But I think what it did do is signal that there's the end of the era of volatility, right? That's kind of what I think happened. So somehow there was definitely a little bit more comfort for people to step out and go back and buy. And remember that 65% of all of you sellers are also buyers. So when people feel more comfortable buying, more inventory will loosen up. That's what's going on. All right. So that's pending sales. And what I want to do now is hop into prices. So let's take a look at the prices of what's sold. So price wise. So here's my 2024 line. So you could see for the entire year of 2024 in Bergen County, and I will pop into Passaic County after I'm done with Bergen, but you could see here that we are still trending above year over year. 712,000 is the median price point of the last 12 weeks. And you can see you're still well above last year, and it's just been climbing. What does this mean? So if you have been a buyer and you've been waiting, there's a cost to waiting, and that's something you have to figure out. And, we do that with our clients a lot. Like, what is the cost of waiting? And you could see, obviously, for the last 4 years, if you were sitting on the sidelines thinking it can't keep going up, well, it has, and it's a full-on function of supply and demand. And our area is definitely an anomaly, but we to the rest of the country. But yes, we don't seem to be coming out of the anomaly that there are too many buyers chasing too few homes. So that is what's going on. So that is the answer to the where is our pricing? We are still trending up. Let's take a look at more of like a future indicator. And for future indicators, what I look at first is new listings, because we can't sell what we don't have, right? We can't sell a house if it doesn't come to the market. New listings is referring to new product coming to the market in that time frame we're looking at. So again, the yellow line is 2024, and I'm looking here at more product did come to the market. So it makes sense that we had more pending houses, right? More product did come to the market. If you could see here that yellow line, and the black line is 2022, the orange line is 2021, but you could see, even if I take off 21 and 22, just to make this a little bit cleaner, here's 23. And here you could see we just about in April, we started with more new listings, right? And we really got more product here. We started to really get more product, over 10% more product, right about in, this is the start to. So this is in June. This is in September. We started to get more product here, and you could see here all through October. So this is why we felt some more activity, right, than we did last year, because we had more homes to sell. And the buyers, I think the buyers responded really, really well to that. And they came out and they're like, yeah, there's more inventory in the market. Let's go. So I think that was just a positive sign for the market, which is good. Let's just take a look at the pricing of where new listings are coming in, because that's a great fortune teller for us. So the new listing prices are also still coming in higher than they were previously. And so that's giving us some indication that if the homes are going on the market for more money continuously, then the likelihood is we are going to continue to see prices rise in the market we're in, unless there is somehow a wild imbalance between supply and demand, which we're not seeing. We're seeing pretty much a good absorption of whatever comes to the market. We're seeing absorption. If you're in the market and you're watching it, maybe you're feeling like homes are sitting a little bit longer. There might be slightly more price reductions. You know what, you guys, that's absolutely normal, especially in the fourth quarter when people aren't so worried about getting into the schools. We tend to see a little bit more days on market. And yeah, there are some sellers who are maybe throwing a number out that is too aggressive and they're having to price adjust. But if you look at the price adjustment data, and I'll show you the price drops, which is a great future indicator too. Yeah, you saw a lot more price drops happening, but it's still well low. It's low of where we should be. So you could see the percentage of price drops is 1.7%. So before when we had what I would call more normal market, it was normal to see like 20 to 25% of the market with price drops. So even though we have a little bit more inventory and maybe a little bit more price drops and things are sitting a little bit more on the market, we're still so far below what I would call normal. And all signs point to still a very aggressive sellers market in Bergen County. So I don't see this changing at all. I also think with the election passed that people are going to feel a little bit more comfortable again about being involved in a real estate transaction. And that's just anytime there's any uncertainty in the market, people do tend to kind of take a step back and wait for the uncertainty to pass. So I do think that we are going to continue to see a strong market. All right. So let's pop into Passaic County and do the same exercise. Let me just pull that out here. Oops, I've got to spell it right? Here we go, Passaic County. I'm going to go back into Passaic County and I'm going to start where I started with Bergen County. And I believe that was in homes sold. Yes, that's exactly right. And I'm going to put up here all 4 years of data. So we are in Passaic County. I am Stacy Esser. We're doing your real estate market deep dive through pretty much all of October. And we're answering the question of where is the market trending, right? Are our prices coming down? Is inventory loosening up? And where do we think this market is headed? As always, we deep dive with you into your local market and of course into your specific price point, which is why this is great information. But if you are a buyer or a seller, it is so important you reach out to us and say, hey guys, can you do a deep dive with us? So all you need to do is type or comment strategy session down below, and we will, of course, happily deep dive into your market with you. And that's an offer I would take me up on if I were you. All right, let's keep going. So here we go in Passaic County, and my guy in Passaic, Chris Sapienza. I love you. I have such an amazing team, you guys. We are a team of experts. We cover all of northern New Jersey. So don't forget that. All right, here we go. 2021 is here. 2022, black. 2024 is your yellow line. So you can see homes sold. So in Passaic County, a little bit different, right? We actually got more homes selling from April. Here's your April 1st. And we went and crossed over and up over that 2023 line. And and we came down here into, again, a flat, which means that either we had, again, more buyers than inventory or just not enough inventory. Either way, we're saying the same thing. Is this becoming our new normal? I mean, that's kind of where my question is for both counties. I mean, you had such a huge gap between these years here, and of course between 2022 and 2023, you have a huge gap in people just not. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I have some people mowing my lawn outside, so if it's a little loud, I apologize. But let's pop back into home sold here. So home sold in Passaic County, we can see we are way trending right on that 2023 line. So let's keep an eye on that. Now let's take a look at how much those homes are. Let's take a look at pending sales for Passaic County. So we have had a stronger year here in Passaic County than Bergen County, but because you could see we've had more homes go pending. A lot of demand in Passaic County. It is definitely a town to watch, a town to invest in. And it is, it's not just an up and coming town. It is an exciting town. People moving into Passaic, maybe they were priced out of other counties. So keep an eye on that. Let's take a quick look at where those homes are selling as far as price is concerned. So what is that median sale price? So you can see there's a this is what you're seeing, you guys, are a huge difference here in price drop and price increases, well above where we were for Bergen County. So this is a market that is happening. Woo, 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 right? You can see right here, we are 7% above for a 12-week look back, but just look at the difference. Just look at the colors, look at that big gap. That is a huge gap, you guys. Again, a great town. There's still stuff to buy that's affordable in Passaic, but it is climbing. What is the message? Don't wait. Don't wait. Jump in. Jump in. Don't wait. Okay. It's not going the other way. It's not going the other way, you guys. All right. Let's take a look at what we have in new listings. So, again, this is kind of reverse, right? You could see we have had slightly more product, which is why you have slightly more pendings and more homes sold in, but there's still a dichotomy. You still have way more buyers than you have inventory, you guys, way more buyers than you have inventory. And the new listings is trending down here, not up. So interesting, down, not up. Okay. Again, all signs point to buy now. And if you are not a seller who plans to be in your house for the next 10 years, the next selling cycle, I say figure out a way to cash out on your equity, because you very well might, you might be at the top of the market right now. But again, I think that you have to just pay close attention to like your own personal lifestyle. Do you plan on staying in that house? Is it a great time to take your equity out of that house and go do something else with it? And we'd love to talk about that with you. All right. Those are new listings in Passaic County. Now let's take a look at where those prices are coming in. Okay. Here it is. It is like the writing on the wall. You guys, look at the prices. Look at this. The new listing prices for Passaic County are coming in close to 11% higher than a 12-week look back to the year before. So you have more price appreciation in Passaic than you do in Bergen County, more price appreciation. So that does not seem, so I would say get in now. Okay. And let's take a quick look at, knew that was there. Let's take a look at any price drops happening in, okay. So I am going to pop out, take off July 21 and 22 because it's confusing. Those lines are crisscrossing and it's making me dizzy. But here we have 2024. So yeah, you do have more price drops than you did the year before, which is here's 23 and here's 24. You have about 2.3% price drops. So what does that mean? It means, sellers are being a little too aggressive, but doesn't matter because those things are selling and they're selling for a lot more money than they did last year. So all things being equal, what I am still seeing is a very, very robust market in both counties. I'm seeing a very, very robust market. So northern New Jersey, I'm still seeing not enough supply, too much demand. I am seeing a market that jumped back in. And I think now that the election is over, I think people will feel even maybe more comfortable with a real estate transaction. And I don't necessarily see that slowing down. If you are a buyer, and here is my opportunity, here's my offer to you. If you are a buyer, we have the most amazing guide on how to be the best buyer you can be. And all you need to do is text strategy session or into that comments below and tell us that you're a buyer, and we will send you an amazing guide on how to win in today's market. And if you are a seller, we have a method that always gets you the most amount of money. It is my trademark method. It is called the Value Up Method. And we have an amazing resource for sellers too, and a whole guidebook on how to win in today's market. By the way, it's awesome. Even if you're not selling right now, I would still say text Value Up. And we will send you a guidebook on how to increase the value of your home, whether you are selling now or selling later. And if you forgot everything I just said, just text me and tell us, or DM in the comments below. So I said text, but you could just obviously put it in the comments below. And wherever you're watching, please like, share, favorite. We are happy to help with any of your real estate questions. I am Stacy Esser. I am representing the amazing team of real estate agents inside of the Stacy Esser Group in all of northern New Jersey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.